Time to wrap it up for tax day of 2015, April the 15th. I always feel that things are going pretty well until the quarterly tax bill comes due. And then it's back to the work spot, trying to figure out how to get it paid for next time. Okay, we came in this morning with a 92 buy. Said it might take a 95 to get in. Which buying on cheap, we basically had a 2100 and a 2105 sell. The trade was from the long side. The 50 lot trader started buying in here. Their peak buying came on this bar, but they never really abandoned the long side of the market, and we just couldn't get any follow through. If you don't get the 50 lot player to go with you, you're looking with 4 to 5 points off the high. Traded here off of a retest failure with a scratch. Traded here off of a retest failure. Lost a tick. Traded here. I think we did 2 ticks on that one. On a S setup. Selling into the hole. We knew it. We just didn't get much in the way of follow through. So I left a little bit of money on the table right there. Nice retest failure here. Didn't trade that one. That would have been a winner. This S right here. Maybe a point. Mean green trade turns out to be the trade of the day. They break it out. Retest failure trade right here. Don't really get it within 2 bars, but that would have been a loser. This S trade right here, small winner. This S trade right here, been a lucky to break even on that one. Loser probably. So just, again, it was just a slow grind higher. That's all it was. So we knew where support and resistance was. We didn't get much in the way of action today. Would be a day if you didn't buy the lows and sell the highs. It would have been difficult to make money. We talked about this morning. The most likely thing going on in the market's a short squeeze. The 2100 call got all the play yesterday. My guess is we'll see that the 2100 and 10s got all the play today. Outside day, that usually means trading range. Option expiration is on Friday. So my guess is we're looking at a short squeeze right now. On the F2 screen, move out of the middle and I period. We were looking at a P before it. Volume held. We created volume above this price point over here. Again, favors higher prices, and we've got a P right here, and it looks like we're going to get a fairly strong close. So as long as we stay above 2100, this market can trade higher pretty easily too. Next stop structurally is 2107.50, a minor market number. Then 2113.5. So we got basically 8 to 13. That 5-point range is where resistance does lie. So the easiest trade again to see is selling the 2105 area. You can't get through it tonight. Then the second trade is going to be against 10. The buy is going to be 2101 to 2099. And then 95 to 97. Okay, we got housing starts tomorrow. Plus 1.04. Permits. Plus 1.085. About where the numbers have been. And then jobless claims at 280. So looking at this, the news that's coming in tomorrow, I didn't see a Philly Fed number, but Philly Fed's probably going to come in lower. But generally speaking, these first 3 would be neutral to supportive for the stock market. Okay, we're getting really good runs in the financials early in the session and they close weak. That's been a pretty consistent pattern. I've got an inside day on the note that implies that usually yields a trading range. Looking at the F2 screen, it's definitely a P. We do have a new move lower in the K period, but we didn't break. So again, as long as we stay above the 129.08 12 area, this market can trade higher. The easiest trade to see is going to be failure to take out 20. We're at 15 right now. We're going to sell failure to take out 16 to 20. Then 27 to the buck. On the buy side, 9 to 13. And then 1 to 5. And the option expirations on Friday favor a higher stock market. That probably in and of itself sideways to lower financials. And looking at the 30-year, didn't break it, so we got support at 164 and we got resistance at 165. Last rotate up stopped at 1718. That was support. When it came out, it became resistance. So we're going to sell failure to take out 16 to 20. And then 27 to 31. On the buy side, 1 to 5. 25 to 29. Gold was headed up into, post its close. And we're back to where we were. You can see right up here we got pretty good resistance, basically at 1207, 1210. First you got to get through 5. So this market looks to be pointed higher. S1's going to be 5 plus or minus. S2's going to be 10 plus or minus. On the buy side, we broke it out at 97.50. We're at 1203, so 99 to 01, pretty aggressive, no doubt. And 95 to 97. And at 95 to 97, this high volume number, this attractor, seems to be what the market is trading around, swinging around. Looking at crude. Really strong market. Never did find anything that explained the rally today. We'll be trading the June contract come Friday. Probably will roll tomorrow. The roll will begin for the bigger players. So contract expiration from all the shorts having to buy their way out is probably as good a reason as any. It used to be a huge play for us back in the old days. So 56 and a quarter, 56.50, sell 1, 75 to the buck, sell 2. And we wouldn't get out of the front month until the closing bell on expiration day. Just too much money to be made. Which is why you do it, right? So 56 quarter, 56.50, 56.75, 57, 55.50 and a quarter, 40, 54.75, 55. I don't trust the rally. I don't think a lot has changed, but This is one market. If you don't trade it with some common sense, you can just get killed. The two biggest reasons for failure after you have a sound methodology, and we do have a sound methodology that we're not giving to you, but is no stops, totally undisciplined, or your stops are too tight. And most of you, when you get in the business, will probably not be able to do this because your stops are too tight. You didn't give the market a chance to work. You equate being stopped out with being wrong. Being stopped out means you get another look at the trade. Doesn't mean that you're wrong, but you're managing your money. And that's you see the loss, you feel it. That's hard for most people to accept, but that's the truth. And you've got to get yourself in the right mindset. Sell 107. Sell 2, letting them get stops above that levels are going to make it 40 to 50. Stopped at 30, so 25 to 35 by 1. And then 106 even by 2, give or take. That's it for tax day. We're to cool down through the weekend. We're going to have a cooler than normal temperatures, which was just the opposite of what we've been experiencing. Been on any given day 10 to 20 degrees warmer than normal. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great evening.